and welcome to PRERNA, a talk show hosted by Sare Jahan Se Acha. In the next few minutes, we will hear truly amazing stories of people who have gone out of their way to do good for the society. Today we have with us Wing Commander Puneet Sharma, an ex-member of the Indian Air Force. After serving the Air Force for nearly 23 years, he has now joined civil aviation and flies a Boeing 737NG. But what's remarkable about Sir is his campaign Swachh Pune, Swachh Bharat. It's great talking to you, sir.
Pleasure to be here, Shubhangi.
So, could you tell us a little about yourself, sir?
Yeah, I'm Puneet, born in 1968. Ludhiana is my hometown. I come from a very small businessman family. And after doing graduation in commerce, through NCC, I got into Air Force. Spent 23 years in Air Force and now presently flying for a private company.
So, sir, what is it that pushed you to join the Air Force and the aviation industry?
As a young child, I got an opportunity to attend 15th August and 26th January parades and somehow got fascinated by uniform of cadets, especially Air Wing cadets. That uniform fascinated me, and later in 1986, when I went to college, joined Air NCC and was active member of Air NCC. Been through some amazing camps, national level camps, wherein I participated in 26 Jan Rajpath parade and also a national level camp with Air Force. That is the place where I decided that Air Force was the place for me, and later in 1989 got commissioned into fighter stream.
So, sir, could you tell us more about the Cleanliness Campaign that you run over here in Pune?
Yeah, sure. Actually, on 2nd of October 2014, when Honorable Prime Minister announced Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, I thought that it was necessary for us citizens to support him. And within a week's time, if I remember the date exactly, 9th of October 2014 in early morning hours, I left a message on the Facebook asking people to join me, because I had decided for myself that I'll be leaving my home and try and rush to public places which actually need attention, like Pune railway station or the bus stops, because these are the places which give away the impression of the city for any outsider who visits. So on 12th October 2014 was the first event when myself, my daughter, my son, few of the friends, we went about cleaning the front of Pune railway station. And slowly then 19th of October we actually came out with the idea of creating this page of Swachh Pune, Swachh Bharat on Facebook, wherein we used to post pictures of, before and after pictures of our action. That's about all. That was the start. And how it progressed was then we came into limelight, lots of corporate CSR, they started noticing us. So Cognizant was the first one to come along with us, and we cleaned up the entire subway, which was right in front of Pune railway station, which connects the railway station to the bus stop. We cleaned up all tiles which were stained with the palm stains. We washed them, and then finally we took up a painting of one of the walls wherein Worli art was brought in with little expertise available from the college students. And then many, and the way we have come about it is solely because of the dedication and devotion of scores of volunteers who came along, and today I can proudly say that we have, from humble beginning, we have actually created a movement in Pune. This is coming Sunday, this is 4th of March, it's going to be 197th event.
Wow.
Without a break. And some mega events. And on 13th August 2017, with the aim to create 70 events in the entire city, we launched a mega event and landed up conducting 80 events wherein 1,500 volunteers contributed at 80 different places. So that was one biggest achievement which this entire movement has come across. And now also we are working on a very huge project, about 2 kilometer long wall has been beautified. We started on 2nd of October on the 3rd anniversary of this Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, and this 4th March is going to be the culmination of the entire effort, which was directed towards beautifying this entire stretch of 2 kilometers. slowly and steadily we are venturing into different spots. We have been cleaning takeries, we have been cleaning bus stops. We are also launching awareness campaign in the buses. Lately we have started addressing the, in buses we go and talk to the passengers, tell them about their journey, and also seek their support for the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, requesting them not to litter the bus, not to throw anything outside the
Right.
buses, and that's about all.
Yeah. So, sir, do you think the PMC is doing enough for maintaining and promoting cleanliness in the city? And do you think the citizens are cooperating with the PMC, or do they have a cooperative nature with the entire matter?
Not to large extent, but yes, few of the events like we conducted when we first anniversary of our entire endeavor, we created the mega event called Magarpatta Flyover Beautification. All 26 pillars were beautified using, again, local students and volunteers who came about doing Varli art on all the pillars. The encouraging thing was that entire 26 pillars for 2 years, not a single poster came up on that. Otherwise, there were thousands of posters, and people used to, in the night, actually, those pillars were being used as, urinals, so to say the least. So we cleaned up everything and beautified. So that was quite encouraging for us, and that actually, encouraged us to take off few more spots. We did 7 flyovers, six bus stops. We did the beautification of walls, and to a certain extent,
And the PMCs helped you out?
PMC came, helped us in few spot fixes. They've been forthcoming, but yeah.
And the
because
citizens, how?
Citizens also, by and by, they've been, at times when a person passing by, seeing us working, just because we don't wear any kind of uniform and no team as such, because we're just chasing a cause. And people have inquisitively asked us as to where you are from and why you're doing this and all. We just stated, and people started joining us. That is how many people have come forward and helped us in painting also. There have been few artists who have tagged along. This entire wall of 2 kilometer has been actually done by a number of talented artists.
Right.
So public support is there. Only thing is, when it comes down to creating something beautiful, there are many people, those will come forward. But when we go and do some filthy stuff wherein we have to set things right on a spot, then the response is not really very good. But yeah, PMC, whenever we have asked, they have come forward. They have helped us out.
So, sir, out of all the cities you've traveled as a pilot, what, according to you, is the most cleanliest city in our country, and why would you say so?
I think I have traveled extensively, but Ahmedabad,
Okay.
I feel
Why?
it's one of very neat and clean. Maybe one is the iconic Sabarmati, the riverfront, the way it has been created and all. It gives away a very beautiful picture of the entire city as such. And otherwise, also when you travel around, you don't find much of no garbage being strewn around on the roadside. So I find it the most cleanest.
Most cleanest.
Yeah.
So, what are there any particular challenges you face during the campaign that you've been running for so long? Any particular difficulties or challenges that you've come across?
See, challenges are only when we see our work is being spoiled again by the same people we're working for. They are start of society which will not buzz from spitting and spoiling public property. We've been trying to retrieve all the bus stop shelters from, illegal posters is one issue which we really can't fight with everyone, but we have tried to remove all the posters. I think this is where we want government to take some stern action. Public property is a punishable offense, actually speaking, if somebody spoils it. But nothing much is happening on that front, which I feel should be done. These are the biggest challenges.
Biggest challenges. So, sir, is there any message that you would like to give to everyone, especially the youth who would watch this show?
See, how we have reached here is basically because of dedication, devotion of many of the youngsters who have been part of this remarkable journey. And since we are in Pune, and Pune happens to be the Ox for the East, and we have numerous, institutes. So young human resource of age group of 18 to 35, they come from academic background and also from IT background. So we have such a huge human resource. If everybody's energy gets channelized and we start working towards this cause, I think we can turn around this city in no time and probably set an example for the rest of the country to follow.
So, recently I came across a phrase which said lead by example, and I think Mr. Puneet Sharma is an epitome of that. It was great talking to you, sir.
Same here.
Thank you so much.
Same here. It's been pleasure and honor. Thank you.